From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of Up Close and Personal here on The Horse's Mouth, on Buzz TV, of course, back at the bar, back at Tommy Max. We're talking book publishing this time around, brought to you by my good friends at the Southern Grill, right there down on the South Bank, some of the best home cooking you've ever had. Check them out for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and nighttime entertainment. Always a good time there. My guest this time around is BC Hatch from Into a Book Incorporated. Let's welcome her in. BC, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You came down from St. Simon's. I am honored. Thank you for making the trip.
Absolutely.
All right,
Thanks
tell
for
us
having
about
me.
Into a Book Incorporated.
So, Into a Book provides self-publishing services for authors that want to self-publish.
Okay.
Any kind of book, whether it's a children's book, a cookbook, a novel, anything.
Okay.
We do everything that a full-service publishing house does. So we handle design, we handle editing,
Yep.
we help with promotion, we help with getting your book just set up with
Okay.
one of the print-on-demand things, or
Yeah.
if you want to go the other route and do a short order run, we can help you do that.
Okay.
A
Cool.
lot of people don't know how to navigate it, and it can be very confusing.
Listen, I told you off air, I self-published a book in
Mm-hmm.
2008, a true story, and it was overwhelming. Like I didn't really know. I knew I could market it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I had a radio show, but I didn't really know where to go. So that's great. Now you're an author as well, right?
I am. I wrote a children's book right after my daughter was born,
Okay, great.
called Beyond Pretty. That's an alphabet book of all the other adjectives that we should be giving little girls.
Okay, cool.
And from that, I learned in that process, I did like a 13-city book tour,
Okay.
which gave me the patience of a saint because I drove around the country with a 1-year-old.
I'll say. Yeah, no doubt.
Have to have patience for that.
That's right.
But I had a lot of people ask me how they would do that
Right.
if they wanted to do it on their own and not go through things. So
Right.
when the pandemic started and I needed to find something that I could do from home,
Right.
I realized that I could do this because I'd had so much experience with it and a
Right.
lot of success with it.
Yeah. Cool. And so how old is not old, but when did you start the company?
I started the company in 2020.
Okay. Right at the pandemic. So and you're here, which is awesome. That's cool. So I always found like marketing was the biggest thing, right? Because once you have it,
Yes.
because all those things are important, right? The packaging, the editing. Editing was huge. And if you're writing a book out there, get a third-party editor.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
have your friend do it. Don't have a
There's
third-party.
actually
Please.
a post on, I have one blog up because it takes a lot of time to
Okay.
get them, but I have finally started putting a blog up.
Okay.
And one is about the different editors that you need. And one of the comments that we make is like, don't use your aunt. Please don't use Aunt Edna.
Right. Yeah.
She might be great at proofreading.
No, right,
But
right.
there's so many stages of editing. Like you need a
Right.
developmental editor. Then it goes on to the next stage, all before proof editing.
Right. Absolutely. And very important too,
It
before
is.
you release your book. All right. So your title of your book is Beyond Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You told me off air you were a next top model contestant.
Yes, I
So
was.
modeling is in your background. Do you still model today at all?
I do not now.
Okay,
There's
good.
not really the same sort of market. I was in high fashion afterward.
Okay. Cool.
So I did modeling in like New York, Paris, Milan.
Okay.
And it helped me with marketing my book when
Okay.
I did that. And I learned a lot about marketing because I had this network of friends that
Yeah.
were in marketing and in PR.
Yeah. I love the title.
taught
That's
me a
cool.
lot.
That's cool. That means deep, something deep, right? And you're helping your child and
Yeah.
helping little girl. I told you I have 3 girls myself. They're all grown now, but yeah, that's awesome. So how can people find you, BC, and
They can go to www.intoabook.com
intoabook.com? Okay.
and they can email me right from there.
Okay.
I'm usually respond at all different kinds of hours because a lot of the people I work with, their book isn't their first job.
Okay. Right.
So I have had calls in like the middle of the night. I get a text.
Sure.
I had one woman that she put out a children's book called Haven the House Who Got Homesick, and then another one right after that. She's from Georgia, and she had had heart surgery,
Oh, wow.
and we were trying to get it out before then. And like the night before, it was supposed to get like released
Yep.
right before she went in for heart surgery. She realized that her illustrator had spelled calendar wrong
Oh, geez.
in the thing. So
Oh,
I was up until like 4
I
a.m.
bet. I bet.
just getting this thing fixed
Gotta
and
fix that.
uploaded and
Yeah.
like emailing with Ingram and
Yeah.
making sure it got
Job
resolved
of
so
a
that she
publisher,
could
right?
go
Yeah.
into surgery like
Wow.
with a clear conscience and knowing that it was done.
Right. All right. As we wrap up, people watching the show, what stage do you want the book? Like manuscript or just an idea? Just a
wherever
little
they are,
synopsis,
we can
or
help
what?
them from wherever.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
From even an idea.
From even
or a
an idea,
story
we
or
can help. We help with developmental editing.
Cool.
We can help with. I'm working with a woman right now who's relaunching 2 books and putting out a 3rd book.
Cool.
So
Great. Well, it was great having you on.
thank you for
All
having
the
me.
best. All right, intoabook.com.
Yes.
All right, great. Great to have you, BC. All right, awesome. Love meeting people in the area all the way down from St. Simon. So that's cool, no doubt about it. Hey, everybody's welcome at this bar, right? You got a story to tell. You want to talk about your business, talk about what you're doing, whatever you've done in the past. You are welcome right here on The Horse's Mouth. Check out more of these kind of conversations at iwanttabuzz.com. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.